IVM. Sorry, that's sorry. A little bit of funny and a little bit of descendant. You wanna hear them? It's got you on. Sitting in a box talking golden Varta Lab.
Hey, and welcome to Varta Lab. We are trying our best and we have, I think, done a pretty damn good job. The video is also on. Yes. It's smooth. There is audio, there is video, it's all the things.
This time we got everything right. You all realize this.
It's
We
so-
put a
yeah.
link out, and that's the link we went live on. First
Yeah.
of all, not counting that the channel was lost for a week and we got it back last week.
Which it was trying to sell crypto, and then through the heroic bureaucratic efforts of Naveen, we have managed to get it back, after, albeit having lost 500 followers or whatever.
That's a story. We'll cover that in this episode. But we also, the most important thing you'll ask for us to do is get a guest.
And we got a guest.
By the sheer virtue of him being Akash's house guest right now. Best together for Sudarshan, everybody give it up. Yes, 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 yes. Also known fondly by all of us as Soda. We don't call it Sudarshan ever.
Yes.
Ever, I think.
Yeah.
Sudarshan. Soda.
My phone is saved as Sudarshan Ramamurthy, and then I have to, every time I type Soda, then backspace and then write Sudarshan.
Soda Chennai. So
Yeah.
how do you feel being a part of the Varta Lab guest list?
I'm actually here for the second time, first time with video, and I'm staring at so many things that I don't regret taking commerce since me.
Yeah, no, like this time our live chat is blowing up. I can't see shit from here, but
Yeah, I will keep going into it until but yeah, let's get going with first explain who is Soda, what is going on. Soda is an old comedian friend, also a writer, also like first time I heard of Soda, I was like, there is a comedian who wears a fedora and has written a children's book.
Yeah.
So like it's changed a lot over the years.
Yeah, for the better. For
yeah,
the better.
I don't know when I wore a fedora, but I will take it.
I had there was a photo.
You have exact. I mean, Baba, Aditi put a story about you, and that's my introduction to you as well.
Oh,
Is that you have a children's book, and like you look way older than you were.
yeah.
But my closest tryst with Soda was when we did this awful reality show called Sterling Reserve Comedy Project.
Yes.
A memory that I've pretty much like blotted out of my psyche.
Yeah.
And every now and then it comes back, creeps up, and tortures me.
Yeah.
But Soda won the fucking thing. Like I did not give a shit after the last rounds.
And after that, this is my next time in Mumbai.
Actually, it's been that long, and I was so excited as soon as I found out he's coming. I was like, I posted a story and all. This week is gonna be a good week. I was fully like pumping, like bubbling, and I was like, yes, finally.
Happy that I'm coming back into his life ever as much as
like I've been waiting for Soda to come to Mumbai for so long, because I'm like, I want to cook for you, I want to take you to the regular hangout spots, which we did yesterday. We'll talk about that. There was a big party happened.
And the thing about Soda is that he's the champion of puns. He kind of admits it also, because like he'll pun out of anything, anywhere, anyhow, and that's a real skill. Even after like the entire room is cringed, but Soda's not pulling back.
No. Soda does not stop. He bubbles away.
I fizzle away.
No, you don't fizzle out. You bubble away.
Wow.
Yes. It implies that there is an unlimited supply of bubbles that you possess.
And that was brought to you by Renan Martin. It's not sponsoring us, but we will get there.
Yeah. Okay. Quick hi to everybody. Soda, how is Mumbai? Yes, we'll ask him about that also.
Yeah.
But yes, it's the usual gang. By the way, usual gang, if you're here, please also put it on the Kuchbhimehta Discord, which is where a lot of people know Soda. For those of you who are on the Discord, yes, this is Soda from the radio in the Discord. We used to do a radio on the Discord. We used to play songs.
Philhal Friday.
Philhal Friday with Soda.
6 months.
6 months, my God. And then finally the YouTube thing broke down.
Oh.
We used to play from YouTube.
Yeah, that bot quit basically.
That bot quit. Yeah, he wanted rights.
Me when there's a bottle. I was at Habitat before coming here, and I usually I do this one bit which is pushing the envelope. I won't tell you what bit because eventually it will come out. But that's a bit that gets that's a audible guffaw. Like when the crowd is like chi,
Yeah.
And today I got the most optimum reaction because immediately after the chi, I get them back, right? I get a big laugh, and today I was so happy that happened.
Yeah.
That through pushing everything, it was. I'm proud of frame of it.
Also,
Somebody's
Guffaw is,
somebody messaged and said that there's no super chat option. Yeah, it's not there yet. After the hack, it didn't let me add monetization back to the live streams yet. So we are
Dude,
working on that.
This hack was just like the bane of my existence.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you all, 7th of Jan night this happened, okay? Like this is 1 week into the New Year's. Can we address that? I don't need this. Nobody needs this 1 week into the fucking New Year's.
Yeah.
And my friends were chilling in Uttan, okay? Like my friends are back from America, Australia.
And you were sick also.
I was also sick, so I was mentally not well. I got a fucking sty in my eye. I was coughing and sneezing my ass off because of the Bombay weather. And last thing I needed was the fucking phone to get fucking hacked.
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers use some backup code generator, dude. Like because I have my two-factor authentication, I have my verification email, I have my phone number, everything in there. But somehow they generated a backup code and that hit. And then that's it. That they got into the fucking Gmail.
Yeah.
I didn't want anything from the Gmail. They wanted the YouTube accounts specifically to put that Bitcoin shit.
Yeah.
And that is somebody else's content already. So they got trademark violation.
अरे वो अलग हो गया एक that is तो जले पे नमक है वो because like your account is gone, it's been hacked by some fucking industry that doesn't work anymore, and then you're getting copyright strikes on your AdSense account because of that dumb fuck.
Yeah.
So it's like triple layer burn.
So it's just like harrowing, but thankfully everything went back to normal. I would like to say my partner's here, so I have to say that he was a steady rock throughout the entire process.
Yes.
I was just like, when shit like this happens to you, it's like कि मेरा पूरे सालों का मेहनत like so.
I was so surprised that you were handling this so casually. I did not expect you to handle it this casually.
I was not as casual. Like I would talk to
you
people.
sounded very calm.
Yeah, but
मैं तो गोवा में था.
I didn't want to harass you as much because he's in Goa. I can't ruin his mental peace because both of our channels, Varta Lab was gone, right?
Yeah.
So like my channel, okay, I'll deal with that shit. Start again, maybe restart in life, whatever. But like with Varta Lab, I was dealing. We were doing so well. The shots were blowing up. People were coming onto the channel. It was such a nice little vibe, and then everything went sideways. But like there was a point I remember. I think on the third day, this is like the channel is still not come back. The Gmail is not back. And I had to take trash out. And because the mental health was so bad, I had just collected so much kachra in the house.
Yeah.
Right? So I went like 3 bags in hand, litter, cat litter and everything. And that came and dump kiya, he was sleeping. I went down and I'm walking back to the house. And for a moment, like this arm goes numb, okay? Like that arm just goes numb. Because I'm just like, and I can tell him for that one reason.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, this is like, and
you should see Abhi's face right now. Like, I don't want
to coming right now with your
come.
So he has no idea.
It's a gay face. It's a gay.
It's a gasp. But
I think the takeaway that
my heart was really feeling it because I'm like, this is my 10th year doing this, right? I'm like a decade of this and I have nothing to show for it. Even if I die right now with this heart attack, they won't even have videos to show this is what Naveen's legacy was. Can you believe the multi-layer of fucking mind for whoever you are, if you ever get access to it, तेरी माँ चुदेगी तू कुत्ते का कीड़े तू मैगेट्स तेरे मुंह में जिंदा आ जाए ठीक
But my takeaway from this story is he kept such a brave face the whole time because Naveen, no Rona. Yes, this is what he said. Yeah, I waited. Yes, but I'm very sad.
Keep coming. If you're joining, please make sure you hit the like button, etc. 25 watching, 13 likes doesn't make sense.
And for now, you can't do the super chat thing.
But the link is coming. The link is coming. It'll get pinned in the link thing in a second.
Oh, pinned?
Pinned.
So Chennai का क्या scene चल रहा है सोडा right now? Like comedy scene is not as we were talking yesterday also.
Yeah.
It's not as thriving as it used to be. I used to love coming to Chennai for that reason.
Yeah, I think Chennai scene post-pandemic and also post-Instagram. I think Chennai scene is all on Instagram. Like you've got, like the hustle and grind is mainly just editing now on your clips that you already have.
Yeah.
And I think in Chennai, like a lot of comics, one, of course, it's expensive now with the flights and all of that. But I think in Chennai, the number of comics, we've not had a lot of new comics come in. So it's mostly like the people who blew up on Instagram, they have an audience now, so they go wherever.
Yeah.
But if you went to an open mic, like as an audience, if you went to more than 5 open mics in 2 weeks span of time, you would have seen almost every like maybe mid-range comic already.
Right.
So there's not a lot of like only on Instagram you're able to get the audience. So that earlier you had that hustle and grind of you can be a road comic,
Yeah.
you can be like just keep doing shows, you'll get your
Yeah.
spots and things like that. So now it's more like a friends and family
Yeah,
discount.
chilling scene. But I really like that there's been like a liberation in you. Like in the last few months, it's just like you and Akib have just started making stuff for the sake of making stuff, and it feels
Yeah.
really nice.
Yeah.
Just to
Yeah.
see good stuff being made for the fuck of it.
Yeah.
वो views अपना आप बन जाएगा वो audience over time.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed one trend, of course, like names like Alex, Karthik,
Yeah.
SA,
Yeah.
they've become international now,
Yeah.
and of course, like breaking out from that scene, the worldwide Tamil community loves
Yeah.
them.
Mm.
But that the local scene always suffers. Kolkata saw this, Bangalore for a while saw this,
Yeah.
Delhi fluctuates every
Yeah.
once in a while. But I think that's one good thing about Delhi, that now they figured out can go comedy karna hai.
Mm.
Yeah, man. I was in Delhi last weekend and I was talking about this with some comics there. Where I was like, everybody in Delhi still wants to be a comic. Everyone in Mumbai suddenly has wanted to become an influencer more. I think it has to do with rent. Because when you have to pay a lot more rent, you have to do a lot more random shit to make ends meet and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Oh, ठीक है अभी क्या करेगा? A lot of chats coming in. If you have any AMAs, please tag them as an AMA if you want. It's something that happens in Cyrus's podcast. You can come back here as well. Soda has a show with Akib next month. Plug, man.
Wow, thanks.
Yes.
Yeah,
For
Ramanathan from Chennai.
yes,
Yes.
Yeah.
he is a OG super fan that I have met and felt like I can be friends with him.
Yeah.
So me and Akib Jalil, we are doing a show called Two Broke Guys because self-explanatory title.
Yeah.
And we did a show last month, and we have decided that once a month we will do a show, and the next show is on February 17th. It's at this very nice place called Fika. It is not a Hindi description of our sense of humor, but that please do check it out. And even if you can't come, no matter where you are in the world, hit interested. That's the new thing. Like that's the like, share, subscribe of Book My Show. Yeah. So just hit interested, and it will show it to more people.
Remember, there was a time when we used to make Facebook events for.
Oh, Facebook events for everything.
Yeah.
And then you would put the Book My Show link in the Facebook event.
Description.
And there would be an intern whose job was just that.
Yeah. And then, like, if there were like a lot of people going, you're like, maybe the show will happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it would be like 116 going. And then when you actually went through the going ka list, it was people in Lagos.
Yeah.
And like people in Myanmar and all.
And
you're
if
like,
five people don't turn up, and you're like, wow, these backstabbing motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Why did they say going and not turn up?
But I don't think many people said not interested. I think that was like always the first
It was
gaslight.
going, not going, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just say no.
Just say no.
Yeah.
But you knew that a maybe meant no. It's like
Yeah.
when you went on a date and you asked the girl and you were like, I just wanted to be frank and ask if this is going anywhere. And the girl said maybe.
Yeah.
It usually meant a
And
no.
you're like, don't be
Yeah.
frank, be Sheetal. That's what your name is. Anyways. It's like that you can't be serious joke.
I don't know why it
Sure,
was
you can't be
Sheetal
serious.
specifically.
You can't be serious.
From airplane.
Yeah.
You can't be serious.
Don't call me Shirley.
Yeah, I am serious. Don't call me
Yeah.
Sheetal.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. But how's the new year been for you all so far?
Ek second, Sayyid is a fool. You go to Nasty ka special on YouTube, you fucking copy paste the description ka payment ka links, and you fucking paste it in the comment section of the Varta Lab channel, and then you pin the fucking comment. It is not that lot. Like someone na step by step.
Yeah.
Sometimes
BTS.
Ali is lacking. Sometimes. I don't mind. I'm not putting too much pressure on him this week. It's a weird week to be Ali.
What?
To be a Ali in India.
It's an early for you.
Anali. So like I'm just giving him the leeway this week.
Sure.
Hmm.
But what's happening
Year.
that way?
This is a
What's happening that way culturally in India?
Huh?
Very much out of
Nothing.
Sure.
There's some inaugurations and all. This is the usual stuff. Akash, LLB FY labor law paper was today. Oh, I heard about this. Mumbai University set up paper on old syllabus instead of the new syllabus.
Of course.
So he said, "Does this happen to you too?" Let me tell you a little story about the Companies Act. The
Of
Companies
1956.
Yeah, so we were studying the Companies Act 1956 even after the new Companies Act had come out. Because the Mumbai University was just like, if we want people to teach the new Companies Act, they'll have to know the new Companies Act and we'll have to, they don't know it. So how
Yeah.
can they teach? And I was like, but law change ho gaya, bro. And then they were like, yeah, but most of the litigation going on is still about the old act only. So fuck it, you learn the old one. And there was
But-
one.
There's someone like very conservative in the students.
Hmm.
And they're like, oh, this appeals to me because old timey law. 377, fuck yes, it's back. Fuck the gays. 370, yeah.
Yeah. Vinith Biju is saying meta explaining English grammar, you can add fucking anywhere in a sentence. You fucking can. You can
Yeah,
fucking.
you fucking can
add-
very fucking well done.
Yeah. Fucking.
Fucking-
It's not even FUCK, it's FAAWKING. It's fucking. Like, you know what I mean? There's a to it.
And farking didn't go to Epstein's Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the you guys still can't get over the fact that Stephen Hawking.
When I mentioned this on his podcast way back before the list actually came out, because the rumors were there, and from then like the jokes that have been playing out in my mind are crazy.
But like,
Right?
मतलब उसका does he have kids?
No, how would he have kids?
I'm asking, I don't know. So what is he doing in an orgy also? No? It's a fucking valid
That's why
question.
he's
No?
going to adopt kids over there. I
But
think,
being a scientist is more about observing, no, rather than participating. It's like he wanted to just be like, hence proved.
yeah, theory of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Orgies are part of
Orgies
that.
are part of everything.
These are on theory he knows, but practically wanted to see.
Yeah.
And then somebody told me there's an orgy island, and of course,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh man.
Not good. Imagine that. I just imagine Epstein just being the weirdest pep talk guy in this entire conversation, where like everybody has a little chamber of like debauchery,
Yeah.
and then Epstein just goes and whispers, "You're doing very well, Donald. You're doing very well. Keep at it. Please press on some more." Like
Yeah.
asking pep talk because what's his job otherwise?
Yeah. No,
He's
Epstein
getting
is
the whole
there
thing
for,
and then
for
like
nothing.
yeah, encouraging
Yeah.
them.
You should open that window. I don't know why you didn't. You said you were gonna open it and then you didn't
You
open
didn't
it.
say yes.
Oh, I was very
How your rules?
Yeah. Akash said maybe. So we knew that was
Not great.
Theory of relativity. Yes. Hawking's
Yeah.
getting off on dwarfs trying to solve scientific equations was the claim, na? What?
What?
Hey,
Hawking
Ramnath,
getting
कुछ
off
भी
on
मत
dwarf
बुलवा
trying
मेरे
to
से.
solve- Jesus Christ. But that's very possible.
Yeah.
I don't discount it also.
We can ask Vada Pav what he feels about it.
The
Yeah,
Vada
fair.
Pav-
I think that's a good point.
So-
No, I think that's the act out of Stephen Hawking at Epstein.
What a powerful point.
Yeah. How has your time in Mumbai been so far, Soda?
I like it.
Your flight was very delayed.
Yeah, my flight was delayed
Indigo?
because no, it was not Indigo. It was a Bogi, which is one day of the Pongal festival where we just burn shit because that's how we move on apparently into the next year.
Okay.
What a burn stuff.
Yeah, and so because of that, there was lesser visibility, and I got to take Akasa for the first time, and I got picked up by Akash for the first time.
Yeah.
Akasa
So many times Soda has picked me up at the airport that I got excited. So I got the car from my parents' house just to pick him up. And then today I dropped the car back to my parents' house because I have no other use for it.
Yeah.
Yes, it was good fun.
Yeah, and then I got a couple of like I think like Mumbai did like a toxic miss you bitch kind of thing, I think, to me, where like I think Bangalore has also done this, like sometimes like geographical locations kind of like harass me. And I was trying to get to work and I took this auto on Ola and he went around literally and then crossed where I got on and then blamed me for not putting the location properly. And I'm like, but location won't change, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And right at that point, one auntie, I'm guessing she was a Parsi auntie, suddenly her face just comes into the auto and she's like, where do you have to go? Tell me quickly. Tell me first. Where do you have to go? And I'm like, but who are you? You're like, no, this is about you. Okay, it's about you. I was just going to the bazaar, but I saw you and you looked like you were in need of help. I'm like, how? And at this time, she's like, you have to zoom in on your phone. I can't see. So you saw me inside a moving auto and I looked like I was in trouble.
Yeah.
But you can't read from my phone. And then she said, you do one thing. You cut this guy off and you get down and I'm going to bazaar. I'll take you. I'll put you in an auto. And then like for the next 10 minutes, this fully strange auntie is telling me, you should only get young auto guys. They are only trustworthy. Usko shakal dekh ke you should have known that something is wrong. Ye log aise scam karte hain. And then she got me to.
But yeah, I'm also amazed that you are in this. I would assume that you would open the map as well.
No, I had the map on.
Right.
And then he was supposed to take a left.
Yeah.
He took a right. And then from 16 minutes, it went to 19 minutes.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm new to Mumbai. I don't know how the roads are.
Right.
And 3 minutes is like a second in Mumbai traffic anyway.
Right.
So I was like, I'll still get there. But then when he went around, I still didn't understand that
Yeah,
he
he
actually
just did
went.
the lap around the.
Yeah, he
thing, yeah.
literally did a lap, and then that auntie was like, "Okay, I'll come with you. I'll get down at the bazaar." And then she told me about how her daughter has not bought groceries in a week.
Wow.
And she said she had a 9 a.m. meeting, and that's why she said, fuck you, I will go.
Yeah, yeah.
And then,
Good only she did that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And while we were going,
Yeah.
she told me how she's grown up for the last 40 years of her life. She's been around. So she pointed every single building that was new and
Yeah.
everything that was old and said, this is the school I went to. My dad, no, we used to grow up here. Then my dad said, I don't want my children to grow up around these people. Bolke, he bought this other house.
Yeah.
I'm like, thanks, auntie. I don't know how to repay her now. So
Yeah.
like now I have to like weirdly just like loiter around in this area and then put her in an auto.
But it's so cute. Like she actually opened up and she found comfort.
Yeah, like
She just
Confidence.
ये मम्मी लोग ऐसा ही रहता है
Yeah.
उनको 2 मिनट मिला नहीं ना ऐसा चप 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 सबको पूरा लाइफ का स्टोरी बता देंगे we were just discussing today about like when my nanny used to be there see now the good job Ali, we are proud of you very very proud of you. Now just if you can link if you yes, and you have done that also. Proud of you, thank you. So I was saying my nanny na, she had this like very brash way of talking, and she would genuinely want to know about everyone that came to the house.
Mhm.
So like if one of my friends had come and they didn't know that she had gone to sleep when they came, and then she would wake up and then she would just randomly like she did this penguin walk. So like she would do her penguin walk and she would walk up to them and be like, "Hey, कौन है तुम?" Like, and then they would be like, "Huh?" And they would be like, "Oh, I'm so and so." Like, अच्छा आकाश का दोस्त है तुम हाँ अच्छा क्या करता है तुम and then it's like her next question would be some random shit तुम्हारे पापा क्या करते हैं and like the guy is 30
Dude, so there was this whole thing in my family once when my mommy had a mental episode. Okay, like she basically just forgot who she is.
oh no yeah.
Like, and it was like a bit bigger because we found the reason why she went into a mental breakdown later on. But my family solution to everything was like, actually my mama's wife, okay. And they were like, इसको लेके जाएंगे पोटा आश्रम and all, we'll do praise and worship. They'll dive the demon out of her and all that fucking out of my family is the worst. And then they brought her back and she was still not fucking all there, right? So one day they were like, she might just be hospitalized forever. So let's go meet her one last time. So I'm going there and now I'm sitting on the floor and just eating food quietly. And she in Konkani said this, but I'll translate it in English. She like, or Hindi rather, ये कौन है हरामी ये क्यों खाना खा रहा है घर पे ऐसा and I had lived the previous summer I had lived in their house, okay, and she was
how old were you?
I was like probably 9, 8, 9.
Oh, you're a kid.
Yeah, and then she had given me toys like a magnetic fishing pond and all of that. So she was very nice. And she ran a beauty parlor from her house only. So the entry of the house was a beauty parlor ka mirror, and then you enter the house.
Right.
So I had done threading with her thing also because I'd seen her do it.
Oh, cute.
At a very young age, I'd cut this part of my hair from her. Whatever. She was very sweet to me. But when she said those words, like in Konkani, she said potting. Potting is like one harami or something. And I'm eating food. मेरे आँख से कैसे एक आंसू.
Denzel Washington. Denzel Norona.
बस ट्रेनिंग डे हो गया.
Do you know Denzel's real name is Denzel?
Denzel.
Denzel.
अच्छा.
But his father's name is Denzul.
I think it's Denjul.
Denjul. It's
Dude,
like
suddenly Denzel Washington has become Malayali.
yeah.
Denzel.
Yeah.
I had so much fun.
Denzel.
But yeah, my story is not done.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yes.
basically, then after a little while, like once they had her observation and everything, she became better and then she came back to normal. And then she confessed why this happened. And the whole reason was her daughter. Her older daughter, like she basically fell in love with a Marathi boy.
Oh
And
no.
my family outside the religion is like absolutely normal.
And that's why Naveen did, huh? He's just fighting his
I felt
family.
all of like
Yeah, he's just like, I want a Arabic speaking Bihari Gujarati boy.
it's such a
Like all the wrong markers you could
it's such a
like
shade,
वो आदाब भी बोलता है कभी कभी like सब गलत चीज.
The button is open.
पेट वाला और अरे सारा ही खुल गया. हाय हाय
Right time लगता नहीं उसको.
हाय सोडा के पैर एक्सपोज्ड है ना इसलिए ये सब होता है कभी कभी.
Yeah, sorry. I have the calves of a calf.
Which means he was born and he started running like this.
Yeah.
You know how Bacha does run? There's Elvis Presley around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even dear kids, when they're learning to walk for the first time, it's like
Because
each
as
leg
you-
is just going in its own thing.
पैदा हुए उनको भागने का रहता है,
हाँ,
उनको कुछ
yeah.
time नहीं.
उनको but वही वो अच्छा लगता है मेरे को.
Yeah.
They are pre-programmed with that shit.
Correct.
Religion
are
we left the gender only. वही तो. Also Haldiram ka restaurant, did you see it? Did you see it?
I saw it in the rest, I saw the outlet in the airport, but apparently not a lot of people know that Haldiram's does not have outlets in like Chennai and like some South Indian.
Yeah, why would they?
That's not a market.
Yeah,
Oh, I
nobody
didn't know.
there
Like
eats-
here, people know it as a restaurant. I know it as the tin can
and the-
that
yeah,
had.
yeah.
But
Even
that's the real Haldiram.
no, but they have. It is the same
It's
people.
started
It's
off with
a,
packaging and stuff, and then
yeah,
now
it's a Nagpur-based this thing, and they used to no in the north they had restaurant. No,
Yeah.
Hmm.
in Nagpur they have restaurant.
Oh, yeah, they should have all this meat. I know.
Yeah, so they do their thing. Like it's so fun to see, like people from Chennai. Rarely I get to meet my Chennai friends outside of Chennai. Because all my Chennai friends are non-comics, so they tend to stay in Chennai and have a life there.
Who else is a friend? You
Saisha,
mentioned anything. That's what I'm
Saisha,
Okay.
Akib.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Akib
his
is coming.
girlfriend.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And that's another comic friend.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So that's my. I have three friends.
I'd put you on the spot.
I have
bitch.
three friends in
But actually, there was a
Chennai.
Chennai time when we'd gone to bigger show at Counter
Yeah.
Club. We'd gone to the Sardar's place to eat. The
Fat Boy Pizza.
Oh,
I still
yeah,
have those
Fat Boy
photographs. I still
Yeah.
keep suggesting it to people. When
They've opened more branches.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And I was in heaven because all chonky men around me.
Oh man, I have a photo of Naveen. It's like Akib, the pizza guy, and then Naveen in the middle just going,
Yeah.
wow, dekho ye hasino ka mela.
We call him Fat Balraj because of
Yeah.
Fat Raj.
Soda Aisha and Akib are just soda and coke. Yeah, it is soda and coke.
Yeah.
They are the mixers to the soda, which you never thought you needed.
Yeah.
Have you? What is your plan now? Because I'm going to leave tomorrow. What are you going to do? Some other shit in Mumbai?
So I have come to Mumbai on a technical work trip, and I'm trying to get spots, but I am leaving on Sunday morning, which will be difficult because I also have to make a trip to a little known place called Dombivli
Oh,
Why?
because my sister lives there, and I have been given gunpowder by my mother,
Wow.
not the shooting type, the eating type.
Wow.
And I have to deliver that and a couple of saris that my sister is going to give to a tailor who will then make them into salwars. So it's not even like
Yeah.
they take this sari, wear it. So
So Sari will become Salwar.
yeah,
but is there any way to
It's-
ask your
exactly.
sister to meet you midway somewhere?
But it's a family.
that's not
house.
how the family works.
Yeah.
I think me and my sister met midway and bonded later in life.
Ah.
we're not meeting. Yeah. So
But that's the ritual, dude. Like if your sister has an apartment, you have
How
to go
what
and-
is
Yeah.
that's also true.
Chai
What is the
pani.
age gap?
age gap is 7.5 years. I'm
7.5
December.
years. Oh, like me and my brother.
Yeah,
So
I'm
yeah,
December,
yeah,
she's May.
In later years, only you tend to become friends with such people.
Yeah. Like,
Because, but now with my brother, it's almost like now he's an uncle, dude.
yeah.
Like
I'm
my brother is like my brother's almost 40, bro. Like,
Here's this podcast.
huh?
Careful.
I know, man. So I'm just saying, like he's
Aditya
almost
is watching
40.
about you.
No, that's why he said like and. Like, he didn't say
Yeah, he's not, but like he has a kid now, and he has like gray hair and all. Like I never thought of my brother as like
Yeah.
an uncle. Like I always thought of him as the cool older brother, right? Like,
Yeah,
and now
true.
a cool older brother wears polos and little pawn shows and all. And
Yeah.
And I like with people you're related to, like parents and siblings, it's one day. It's one day where they suddenly become old and like
Yeah.
you've been blind till that day. And it's like a t-shirt or like something that they do. Like my mom sent me a voice note on WhatsApp and started with, "This is your mother speaking." And I haven't deleted her number. She has called me on what she sent me voice notes before. But suddenly that day I was like, shit, she is Budo, bro. Like what? And one day I saw my dad pick up a phone call like this, and it wasn't a video call. And he is in public in the middle of a bank, and I was like, yeah, this is the day
Yeah.
that they
Yeah.
became old for me.
Yeah.
The funniest is my mom like types in Morse code essentially, just like because she does full stop after every word.
Oh.
She's like how dot r dot u dot. So I'm like, what are you trying to
I think
say?
it's like that emotional thing. How?
Ah,
God.
You.
And if it's like 3 dots, it's like
yeah. Did I mention that one time she threw sass at Abhi for no reason?
What?
Because it was a birthday and I was
Ah.
there at home, right, with
Ah,
her. So I got a cake, got a sandwiches or whatever,
Oh.
and we're eating and like it's all nice. So and he wishes her from his phone, like WhatsApping my mother, saying, "Happy birthday, auntie. I hope you have a good day." And my mom's like, "Yeah, my day is good because my son is now with me."
Oh.
Really, like कि तूने मेरा
Ouch.
छीन लिया vibes.
Ouch. तेरे को कमोली का बना दिया, bro. Oh man. Ask Akash for extra ticket in chat if possible. LOL मिल जाएगा. For what? What is going on? I don't know if you're talking about. I
Extra.
was talking about the Sunday show in Bangalore where we're recording dark. It's sold out.
Yeah, then हो गया ना sort.
हो गया.
Yeah.
अभी तुम्हारी कुछ
We're adding a show on Friday night though if you want to come and just do Bakchodi because the show is called Kicking and Screaming. It's just me kicking and screaming. They might not list it as that because audiences are stupid and they might call it Akash Mehta Live instead, but it's essentially that only.
That is not Rohan Gujral's show where you actually get beaten up.
What?
What?
You don't know about this.
Rohan Gujral's show mein
No,
someone
not
got
Rohan
beaten.
Gujral, Harsh Gujral. Sorry.
Harsh Gujral's show somebody got beaten up.
That was a part of his act apparently.
Arey, he slapped the person. Arey, that's a great joke.
That's harsh.
I
Not even
have
harsh.
a lot of respect for any comedian who can do a joke where he slaps the audience and the audience likes it. Like I'm like, wow, you're halfway to BDSM already.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I
think if
mean?
my dad was a comic, that would be his first joke. He'd be like, "You come, slap," and then I would be like, "I like it so much," and I would be a plank, but he would call me.
And you'd take it every time. Like you'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
like, you'd be a man, and you'd be like, my father has told me that a man must run the house, and this is
Yeah.
how a man runs the house
Yeah.
by taking it and crying.
Yeah, and the thing is, if you are used to taking it,
Yeah.
and then suddenly one day they think, okay, you know what? Neja. And you're like, no, follow through. No, like at least let me have a story to tell. What
There's
is
this old observation that many a comic did, and I also used to do, and it's a beautiful observation. I think it's one of the best observations in comedy, which is ki when your mom beats you, she runs behind you to beat you. This
Ah.
color and that color have synced.
Wow.
Oh, it's a little faster than this. So it says moms beat you, they run behind you to beat you. But when a dad beats you, the dad always say idhar aa.
Yeah.
You come here. So it's like it's such an indicative thing कि बाप बुला के मारता है, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's such a बाप thing to do.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
kuch nahi karunga. Why? Like, why are you making fake?
Yeah, what a
props?
lie. What a lie. What a core level lie. There are some tickets left for Bangalore. Second show is left, but it'll get even more expensive as it goes. So buy it quickly.
Yes.
That's how we're recovering some of that money, na?
Hmm.
From the
Okay,
thing.
last minute you buy it, it'll be like the biggest 50,000 rupee ticket.
मेरे को Syed is messaging me and Syed is the same guy who's also Ali. So he has 3 first names. So it's all first names.
Rahman?
Rehan.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's just messaging me saying that you are missing a historical match. I'm not missing a historical match. I know that it is the Super Over is going on. And
India, Afghanistan.
don't point out that I'm missing something beautiful while I'm doing the thing that I'm missing the beautiful thing for.
Yeah.
It makes me feel worse about my life.
Yeah. Makes you
Exactly. We
second
have
guess.
commitments.
Yeah.
otherwise. But Afghanistan lost a little bit of his attention span. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, you think so?
I can see so.
What?
You just opened the fucking scorecard.
Yeah, I
It's
can't
sad.
not see the scorecard because it's gone into a super over.
Abhi, why are you checking cricket match scores? Motherfucker, you give no fucks about matches ever. When I watch cricket at home, he fucking when the
When
World
do you
Cup was
watch
going
cricket,
on,
motherfucker?
he was on the World Cup at least I was participating,
Okay.
right? Because I'm like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a thing, and
yeah.
I'm like, whatever. Yeah, I don't fucking. But like, but that day I was watching, and he was like, is it done? Is it done? Is it done? I'm like, you can literally see when a match is done because of the fact that there's overs getting lesser and the plan is also getting whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Akhil is saying some nasty shit, bro. He's saying, we just want Soda's mom's podi and all. What is this?
Podi is the gunpowder I've brought.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fair.
that's the only thing that gets through those metal detectors.
If in America the actual gunpowder was replaced by Soda's mom gunpowder, the world would be a better place.
Yeah, because they
They'll
would.
try a lot those
Yeah,
places.
because 20 people would be busy making dosa batter, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you have to finish that. Like I'm so addicted to my mom's podi that if I'm bored, I'll just put some oil and be like,
And
Yeah,
I remember this one time even at the Haina comp, spotted Haina comp.
Yeah.
Down. But in the back room once randomly Soda is eating a full South Indian meal. And I'm also like, I jumped in. I'm like, yeah, let's go fucking, let's eat sambar. Right?
Yeah.
And the podi comes like in a bigger container. The podi container is bigger than the actual rice container.
Wow.
The density is like literally it's like snuff powder container.
Yeah, fuck. But I never got podi. I'll be honest with you.
Watering right now.
I have podi powder that Bhanu got. You can have it.
Yeah.
I never got into podi.
We'll have a podi
Recently, I ate something that got me back into podi.
Hmm.
I was in Pune with long time listener, good time friend Shweta. And Shweta took us to this idli place and they had bacon in podi.
Wow.
Like crispy bacon strips
Wait,
and like
every place had bacon in a podi.
and cocktails
The
also.
fucking
Pune is a very liberal place, bro.
What have
Pune is a very liberal
okay.
place.
Say
कुछ भी
one more
होता है.
time and it'll come soon.
Pune is a very liberal place.
Yep. LGBT. You know that one event up there. Saibla Sanga LGBT party sala. I love it. What does Abhi say?
What did Abhi say? Abhi has not commented.
Varta Lab live in Pune when?
Yeah, never.
We'll have to.
Not if you ask while we're recording an episode and you're standing right there.
Yeah.
You can just scream it to us.
Only Talab, no Vartalab.
Yeah.
See what I told you. But what's crazy because Varta Lab is already a pun. So like.
That's what.
That is it's a.
Is that Fusion Idli place with Kunal Vijayakar did an episode on it in yeah, it could be. I don't know. Shweta Bapat will tell you.
If Shweta Bapat is to be believed, then that definitely is the case because Kunal is her crush.
Whose?
Shweta's crush.
Oh, Kunal is everyone's crush. Everyone wants to do gulu gulu to him.
I want to do more than that. But
okay. Well, I'll let him know.
That's for a different podcast. Yeah.
We are how many minutes into this? I don't even know at this
We have
point.
no idea.
Yeah, we're just having fun. बाकी और क्या और कल तो हम लोग फुल पार्टी कर दिया गाइस हम लोग है ना कल 10 बजे का शो था फिर शो कैंसिल हो गया
a table full of comedians and we had that feeling where a lot of people who knew us were walking around doing
it was quite the it felt quite cool like it felt like मैं और मेरे cool दोस्त हम लोग cool बनने को cool town गए
but the waiters did not give a fuck either way for the waiters were just like कि कब बोला तो तूने 90 ml 1 घंटा हो गया और 5 मिनट रुक The funniest was like the table behind us. First of all, it was sitting on these two went first.
Yeah.
Then Shetty joined, so that's Shetty.
Yeah.
Of wow frame.
What?
Like you. I saw. I love Shetty, you're my favorite. That day Shetty is like, Naveen bhai, Tinder पे क्या चल रहा है?
Naveen bhai.
Then Shetty joined, then Mandar Bide joined, and then I joined, and then Kashyap Swarup joined.
Yeah.
So then we had to move the table, and the table behind us had a bunch of girls who knew who Akash and I were.
Yeah.
And one of them, this one guy went on one single date in Malad way back, okay, like probably like 2015 probably. And this guy was on the chubbier side and now he's lost all the weight. And I told him, yeah, on the table is one guy I have met once and everything. So the girls were whispering to each other, okay, they're like, don't look now, but like, that whole thing, don't immediately look now, but like the people behind us.
And then they all fucking immediately
they all fucking turned sat me like fucking cats, okay, like idiots. And this one girl who was directly behind Akash could not tell who it was because she was the only one not in the know.
Yeah.
So she's doing again and again, ki, कौन है? And I'm like, बहन मैं हूँ मेरे बारे बात कर रहे हो लोग.
It's me.
That
That was my reputation era.
My ass got
fuck, I forgot about this.
Yeah.
Akash's ass fully
someone
got
grabbed my fucking ass, dude. It was so annoying.
because he was smoking in the outside area and the bathroom is also there only.
Yeah.
But-
and I'm just standing around and fucking and then this lady's coming out of the bathroom and the guy she's with is fully there. Like he's like chalo beta chalo सीधा चलो.
Like
और वो ऐसा दोनों हाथ से गांड को खोपच के गई, dude. It was very
no, but
She
like
took
she was staggering and she needed to hold on to something that would support her. I think that's your ass.
And Soda and I were there since the beginning, like of the night. So like 7 o'clock we reached, dude.
She's been eyeing your ass.
We had a quarter, then the first comic came. Like
Like
we were in a
we like everything about that place. Like you know when everything goes wrong, but you feel calm. This is that place.
Yeah, it's a Bombay bar.
Yeah, there's no symmetry. There's no service. There's just you. You didn't even want to come.
And it's like no loud music, no nothing.
It's just vibes,
The only
the
thing
lack of loud music can be just
so good.
Oh fuck, we can talk to each other, and if you're getting drunk and getting more animated, you can enjoy that company.
Exactly.
None of that fucking the club is a fucking place to find lovers. What I don't want, dude. I took a friend of mine who came down from America recently to fucking Carter Road Social. We couldn't communicate, dude. I'm just going to Carter Road पे चल के लेके जा रहा हूँ कि
But then kids go there to get drunk and not communicate. So I was talking to, I had once had a very disastrous
afterwards.
Tinder date, okay? Once I had a very disastrous Tinder date where she ended up stealing my hash. Many years ago, this is over 7 years ago.
Hashish
Over 9 years ago,
Yeah.
actually. Statute of limitation के हिसाब से.
हाँ.
So,
7 साल है actually.
हाँ, नहीं,
So is it
9
a
साल, मेरी
statuette?
story 9 साल पहले का मैं क्या करूँ?
Is it a statuette because she's a girl?
Huh? What?
Is it a statuette?
She was like, थोड़ा hash ले लूँ मैं.
So she came and we were talking, and she was like, "Oh, we should smoke." And I said, "Oh, okay." But like, talk first, na? Like, hi, hello, kar le, itna kya
Yeah.
jaldi hai? She's like, "Oh, I had a long day." I said, "Oh, okay." And first of all, I was already kind of upset about the whole thing because sometimes na people, look, I have nothing against any body type, but I'm just saying you don't look like a complete different body type in the photos. You know what I'm trying to say?
Catfishing.
Like, don't put photos of you from like 7 years ago at least. Like, that's just fucked up, na?
Yeah.
मतलब बेमतलब का तू झूठ क्यों बोल रहा है? मेरे को
Some
problem
people
नहीं
put
है.
the photo up with the year card, the Kodak fucking thing also.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
timestamp.
This was 2010.
Yeah.
So I was just like, she came and then she smoked. Then she's telling me, ki, she said, why don't you like going to nightclubs? I love going to dance clubs. I said, because I don't get to talk to the people I'm with. She's like, no, that's what the smoking area is for. So then she started telling me all the stories of how when she meets people, and it's like she's trying to convince me to go to a club with her, okay? Then she spent around 40 minutes telling me how clubs are a great place to meet people you don't actually want to hang out with.
For
I'm
sure.
like, so then why were you calling me to the club?
Yeah. Also, like great, like two options, like great conversation or cancer. This is
She
why
was
you're
making it
here.
obvious for you, right? Like it was just that. Like the last time I went clubbing, I had gone because of a part of the recce for Rainbow Restaurant.
Yeah.
So and the thing was organized in such a way that the club is here and the smoking area was like an entire alleyway walk to the fucking curated smoking zone essentially with like fans going off and everything. This was in Delhi. What's funny was that nobody was able to talk in the club because of the noise. So they all went to the smoking area where also nobody was talking because they're all like sutta मार रहे हैं.
Yeah.
And that उनके कान की फेफड़े I'm saying कान के पर्दे was already fucking like so
Yeah.
fucking tinny so and I know because as I was sitting there I was like this is just a bunch of idiots who are just like
Yeah.
chicken, like headless chicken.
I get you, yeah.
There's no concept to this.
Bro, I was in Gurgaon.
Same night again because speaking about stealing, Kunal, the producer of the show, one girl came and she was all like, "Hey Kunal," like not she didn't go, "Hey, because he has salt and pepper hair," and Kunal looks very sexy. She was like, "Hey, like, do you have a smoke by any chance?" So then Kunal took the smoke from our director Shubhra and was like, "Yeah, I have a smoke." Yeah, वो डब्बा लेके चली गई.
Wow.
पूरा 20 का आइस बस का डब्बा लेके चली गई. और and then he couldn't find her because उसका पब्लिक में वही था मेंशन कि वो आएगी क्लब में सुट्टा लेके भाग जाएगी.
What?
Wow.
Like so that was like
That's crazy.
this person was known
So
for
we
it.
reduced that like
Yeah.
idiots.
But
It's too funny because he didn't even offer his own cigarettes. He took
अरे
somebody else.
मैं ना गुड़गांव में मेरे को गुरप्रीत लेके गया था.
Gurpreet.
Gurpuri.
Almost Marathi. हाँ Gurpreet.
माझ्या मोडाची काहीच नाही. So we took and dude, I was already on the fence. And me and my Delhi का एक दोस्त है मेरी वसु करके. चंडीगढ़ की बहुत बड़ा, she's in Delhi now. So and one more friend of hers and Guppy and Pal and Animesh obviously because Animesh is always there in Delhi.
Yeah.
And all of us went. And my God, dude, couldn't speak. We all got a round of LITs. I'm taking a sip and I'm just like, if I finish the drink early, I can go home early.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm like halfway through the LIT in one shot. And then Guppy looks at me and says, and like, these are fucked up. I'm like, what happened here? And this is all like visual communication. There's no like, you can't hear shit from each other. It's a Gurgaon mein club, bro.
You end up
Right.
learning sign language by the end.
Like every drink has a hint of the blood from your ears. You know what I mean?
Akhito se rufi mare. Pandaka mare.
The bartender is shaking the drinks and doing this to himself. And leading here into it.
So I'm like, I guess it's weak. I don't know. So Gurpreet gets so pissed off. He makes them take them all back. He goes to the bar and I fuck you not. Gurpreet makes the drinks. I don't know how he convinced the bartender, but next thing I know, he's behind the bar making the drinks,
Wow.
bro.
Wow.
And Apna Gurpreet. And then he, like the inner Sardar party boy came out, right?
I've
Like,
never seen him do this extroverted for any.
we have to go partying with Gurpreet in Delhi once.
So
like,
he
Yeah.
put the bar in Bari Barsi Khatan ke Khat ke le on the LIT.
He put the ho in oh ho ho ho.
Yeah.
Oh ho ho ho.
Oh.
Oh, ho, ho. Nice.
And we got so drunk after the first one. Then after the second one, so we died.
Oh.
Okay, then we didn't. There was no third. Okay, like there was everyone had two sips of the third.
Yeah.
Because there was one common third for everyone.
It's
Yeah.
like no 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, done.
Ah.
Yeah.
So
That's
that-
Abhishka joke, yeah.
At one point, I get to the hotel room and then I get out of the cab and I go to the gate and then the cabbie is like, oh, ये बंदे को ले जाओ. And I'm like, कौन बंदा है बेंचो? Like, who the fuck? What's going on? And then I go back and it's Pal. Like, Pal is with me in the cab, guys. I didn't even know Pal is with me in the cab.
He was just, you left him in the pal. In the pal. You left the cab in the pal. Pal in the cab.
Oh, I've seen Akash devolve. Okay, like remember?
Devolve.
Yeah, like literally. So we were in Manipal.
Like he went back to Neanderthalism.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So like we are in Manipal, and then there is this. There is a club. Okay, it's called
DTs.
DTs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh fuck, Manipal DTs is a legend.
It's a vibe.
Yeah,
What-
like
what
it's
age
a
were you all when
BT.
you went to
No,
it?
no, we
I
were
was too old.
proper adults. Like
And
Too
you
old.
got
yeah,
inside?
we
We
went
got in, but
because
it's-
there were these
Because the
producers.
college kids were there, no?
Correct.
Yeah,
correct.
they were like
They would not let
producers.
me and my director in because we looked like in our 30s. And
Yeah,
I-
fair, fair.
And it's
and
one
then
of
we were
those-
like, "Ki, if you come with a student, will you let us in?" They're like, "Nahi."
Yeah.
Then Trinitra came and they're like, "Ha, she's with you, go."
Yeah,
and we went in there, and their aesthetic is darkness.
yeah.
Like
Dude,
there is no
DTs
light.
There's no way to describe DTs apart from the fact that they never paid the light bill ever and they don't have to also.
Yeah, you know
You'll be
when
a
you
bit
are
cooler.
like when you have a nightmare in your sleep and then you wake up, but in another dream, that dream is DT.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then-
And
think
there's
you're away.
but one biggest thing is that everybody smokes inside over there.
Oh
And
man.
it's an alcohol everywhere. So there's beers being spilled, people are dancing, and there's light.
Oh yeah, it's like
It's a fire is not waiting to happen.
Yeah, and it's like only in your college youth years can you truly enjoy that kind of thing.
yeah.
As an adult, you're constantly worried about like, oh, iska koni is bacche ke aankh mein lag jayega and all that shit.
Kya
And like
kiya?
you don't have to look for the ashtray, you are in it.
Yeah.
We shot a part of Rainbow Vista in DTs with
Oh.
Tunitra in the opening episode. You see that mirror scene and everything with the graffiti on the bathroom wall.
Yeah.
That is DTs only.
Nice.
And
And
then-
I don't remember
I'm sorry.
everything.
I said so much context to this.
No,
It's
no.
a
The
great
reason-
place.
The reason you don't remember is because somebody said something like one of those kids say hopeful things,
Yeah.
and Akash starts laughing. But when as a comic you see another comic laugh, you mute the laugh and you hear the eyes. And like the kid said something like, "Yeah, when I'm 25, like Akash was doing that thing that comics do, where we don't give a fuck about you, but we have to talk to you. So we'll do one-on-one crowd work, and you don't know it,
Yeah.
right?" So Akash like, "तो इसके बाद क्या कर रहे हैं? क्या बोलती public?" And then he said something hopeful, and Akash like, "इसको लगता है." He's fucking banging the table. And I'm like,
He must have said some absurd shit then.
yeah, and I was like, bro, you heard someone in your past. You didn't hear this guy.
Yeah.
This is a like from there
It's
we
every
went
person
out.
that movie 12 failed. Like when he says to me, "IAS banunga," they're like, "Tu IAS banega."
Yeah, and from there we went to another place, and then we had a couple of drinks there, and then Akash came and told me, "I have been having an anxiety attack for the last 2 hours. Can I
India
go
one,
home?"
India one.
Huh?
India one.
India one.
India one?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
yeah, I mean, okay, thank you, Reva. Yeah.
Reva de.
And that's the day when we went back, and then you and Saisa were crying.
Oh, yeah. That night.
Yeah.
That was the main thing of the night that I took away from that night. It was the fact that me and Soda's significant other had a true bonding experience. And I kid you not, we spent a good hour crying because we thought about how great Soda is. We literally cried. We were both just crying, going, how good is this guy?
They're like,
How-
Soda is great, but also Sudarshan is also nice.
Yeah.
And then we were like, how lucky are we to have Soda in our lives? And then we cried.
And
That-
I was just in the other room
And
lying
you-
down for a bit. Nobody came and woke me up, dude. I'm like, it's about me. I could have had this memory, right?
No, that's not fair.
Why?
Because
No.
then you're too vain.
Yeah, but now
That's
I'm like,
comic life.
"Aw."
It's better said in past.
Yeah, but it's like
Yeah.
that. Oh, but also, I want
But it was good fun. Like that trip was that. So Soda and I have seen a lot of the South together.
yeah.
By a lot, I mean Manipal and Chennai and Bangalore.
And my parents didn't know I was from Manipal. I told them I'm in Hyderabad.
Yeah.
And then me, Akash, and my girlfriend, and another Akash, who is Akash's friend, Akash.
I have another Akash.
Yeah, the doctor.
Arey, Gunu!
Yeah.
Golu,
So-
shout out to Golu, bro.
Golu.
CP fame, Golu bhai,
And
best guy.
if you're South Indian, Navratri, Golu. So like I in reflex told my mom, I've landed in Manipal. And then
Yeah.
my mom like, I thought you're going to Hyderabad. I'm like, yeah, it's a connecting flight. I will go to Hyderabad eventually.
Why
man.
lie to your folks about this?
Because that time they didn't know that I had a life and like all of that. They were like,
Yeah.
अभी
okay.
तो उसके माँ बाप को उसने
Yeah,
सब कुछ
now,
कर दिया.
now everybody
Especially
is.
माँ को use कर लिया बहुत सारे videos में तो.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Your mom is too adorable. Dude.
Yeah, and your mom is going to be more famous than you, I feel, one day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to monetize her gunpowder.
Yeah. Hey, Anshul Thapa is saying it's my birthday in 50 minutes. Good, Anshul. Anshul, are you, I don't want to be presumptive, but are you Nepali by chance? Is what I'm asking.
You introduce him to stand up, so he definitely.
If so, then, then Anshul, the timing for you is different than the timing from us. Because Nepal is slightly ahead of India in the timeline. 15 minute आगे है वो लोग time में.
Also in culture also I feel that it's bad.
I think in terms of like women's safety, they're right. Like
Even gay
I've never
rights.
seen even gay rights.
Yeah, Nepal sorted it out.
But
way,
it's
way
both.
back.
It's both. Like
Mm.
it's legal there, but also like there are like the average person. Like that's what they told me when I went there.
Mm.
The average person isn't okay with it. Like, but it is still
That's why I'm
legal.
just an average person.
Yeah,
And we're the
Be
better gays.
above average.
Yeah, above average
Yeah.
fans.
Oh, he's Gorkhal.
Oh.
Gorkhali. Oh, I didn't know Gorkhali was a thing.
Are they?
I know that
Are they from
the
those
Khali
the
is the
battalion?
guy. Huh?
Are Gorkhali as in?
I don't
the
know. Anshul
battalion?
will explain. Anshul, please tell us the story of
Give
this. We
insights,
want to learn more
I
about
want
it.
to see
So
if
in the army, there's this battalion called the Gorkha
Gorkhas,
battalion,
yeah.
and they are basically indestructible.
So there's this one story about
regiment,
this
they
one
call it
guy.
regiment.
So there's this one Gorkha guy on his vacation goes back to home to Nepal in the train. There is dacoits get into the train, okay,
Mm.
and he's quiet and he doesn't say anything or anything. And then after a while, what happens is they start manhandling this lady next to her, and she's looking at him saying, "Bhaiya bachao,"
Mm.
and she's like, "Usne bhaiya bola, bro." Like, and like, I mean,
Not even bachao, said
I
bhaiya.
thought ki like they would just rob her.
Yeah.
Mm.
But when they started getting physical, I was like, bro, मेरे सामने तो मैं ये नहीं होने दे सकता. And he fucking killed some 15 dacoits, dude, on his own with just his knife.
Nice.
Yeah.
And the knife, the curvature of it.
Oh, it's
fuck.
beautiful.
Just to cut motherfuckers.
And then throw a kukri also. I don't know if you know this. You can, they're
Yeah,
throwing
even-
knives also.
It's like, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you cut vegetables, it's a cookery.
Cookery way. Yeah.
Oh, Soda the other day comes and in one fell swoop gives the best fucking name for me doing cooking stuff. Suddenly he says,
Kuchbhimehta.
yeah.
K-O-O-K.
It's so on point, dude.
Yeah. And then
Because it's like they got the B also.
Yeah.
Could be
and if you start talking about mental health, then you can be like, Kuchbhimehta. Like, just thank you. I work in advertising.
And when you're
I
done,
love this guy.
and
He's
when
the
you're done
best guy.
performing, it should be Rukbi Mehta.
Oh yeah. And
It's like if I cough too much and I keep swallowing, you'll be like, Thuk bhi mehta.
and if you love him very much, you
and
can
you
be like,
attack towards the
Jhukbhimehta.
Rukbi Mehta. What was it?
I said, if you love him very much, you can say Jhukbhimehta.
Yeah. If you make out with him, it's Smooch Bhi Mehta.
Oh.
Oh.
Anyways, should stop this now.
Yeah.
Alright, I think that's the week episode for you
Yeah.
guys. If you enjoyed this episode,
Yes.
again, like, subscribe, share. Tell people we are back from
And
this
click
week onward. We'll
interested
try
on
to
all
launch.
my shows.
Sorry,
Click interested on all book my shows.
on
Yeah.
on all of our go and book my show. Luca names up and all of our events interested.
Yeah.
If you want to donate, please the UPI code is bookmarked.
It's already bookmarked on the.
And we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
In the meanwhile, stay healthy, stay wealthy, and stay nice.
Yeah.
That's
And
all.
last thing, if you are coming Bangalore, you want to come to shows, if you are watching this, then and if you are on the Telegram group, there will be a Telegram giveaway for tickets, okay, for the first and the second show. So you can hang out for that. If you already bought a ticket, that actually genuinely helps a lot because like it will pay for the shoot.
Yeah.
And for Prakash's alcohol over the days. Today, Prakash and I had a huge fight because Khamba said Prakash can't open for him.
Wow.
Yeah, because apparently Prakash is too dark and all.
But
So-
Prakash has opened many a khamba.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I told him. Ki like you are the only comic he wants to open for,
Yeah.
and you are saying no. So it is quite the disappointment. But please come by on Sunday, watch the show being recorded. Send money to this. Send this episode will be the first of the episodes that will also be on audio. Okay, from this episode on, it will be on audio. It will come a week after the stream.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what's gonna happen.
So you can
Uh,
find it also on ASMR or
yeah.
ASMR as the kids like to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you want to join the Telegram group or whatever the fuck, you can go to my Instagram. You'll find it there. It's not in this, but it is in the Instagram link tree for sure.
Yeah.
Monies you can send to the links in the pinned comment. And
Happy birthday,
happy
Anshul.
birthday, Anshul.
Yes.
We never got to learn more. Yes, I am from India only, and we have Gorkha Regiment and all that jazz, a major part of Indian Army. My dad has also served in the army for 35 years and still in Srinagar serving airport security base. Cool, cool. CISF
Awesome,
uncle.
awesome.
Oh, उधर तो CISF नहीं रहेगा, उधर regular रहेगा. Anshul, तू भी join कर ले. We need more genetic material, worthy genetic material in the
And
army.
then you know us, so you get us around very easily also.
Yeah.
It always helps.
Yeah. See you. Good night. Pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Love you guys. This heart
Bye.
also and this heart also. And Abhi, you have to end the stream from there, not from here. But first you end the meeting. Yeah. First.
All tab, all tab.
It's okay.
All right, guys, all right,
It's
guys.
okay.
Very, very
He doesn't.